Hey guys, welcome back to Boots and Bounty Homestead. We are continuing our series where we are sharing information that we are going through to bring you homesteading friendly items that are free or extremely cheap, giving you ideas how to bring your homestead together on low budgets. So today we are talking about storage jars. So over the last several years, jars have become scarce. They have become expensive, and some of you new homesteaders may not want to spend a chunk of money on storage jars. Or if you experienced homesteaders are now growing more and wanting to store more food, this may be a better option for you to help get those extra storage jars. So I did a friendly call to my local school. I asked them if they had any gallon glass jars. So what I found is they go through about 4-gallon jars of pickles a week. So what does this mean? They're just going to throw them away because they have no use for them anymore. So what I did is I had a lady that was a friend, and she actually brought me 4-gallon glass jars every week until I told her she had to stop. Okay, so what these are, you'll see, is where I store my oils, my tinctures, our herbal products, dried goods, anything like that inside these glass jars. Now when you get them, if it has been something like pickles that has a really strong odor in it, you want to put like maybe some baking soda vinegar mixture in it, or baking soda water, or you can do warm water with just some soap put in it. Let it set overnight, clean it real good. You may have to let it air out for a couple of days, but doing those steps is going to allow you to get rid of that smell. Now over time it will diminish, but I've never had any problem with whatever I'm storing to absorb the smell if I couldn't get it out 100%. So that would be a very good idea for you guys to call. Now schools are something that is all over the country, all over the world, and something easily that you can call and say, hey, can I just come by on Friday, pick them up, or whatever. And usually there's several schools, so if you need quite a bit of jars, you can accumulate these very fast. They may also have half-gallon jars. They may also have gallon jars. So, whatever they have available, it should be free to you to be able to go and pick up. Now, if you can't find glass jars, or if you're not looking to store in glass jars 100% particularly, let's move on to plastic containers. Now, when you use plastic containers, you do want these to be food grade. Well, what better place to get food grade plastic containers than food places? Go to your local restaurants and ask them, hey, do you have any, just snap-on top, screw top, plastic containers such as pickles or mayo or mustard or ketchup, any of those big items you can get from them, and tell them, say, hey, if you get 3 or 4, will you give me a call? Or hey, I'll be by Friday, I'll be by Monday, whatever. You can go get those items for free from them, and they usually have them washed and everything ready to go, and just pick them up. Now, what I store in them are my dried beans, because dried beans they're going to last a long time themselves as long as they are dry and cool. But inside these plastic food grade containers, they are going to last a year or 2 at least. You can also use those beans as seeds if you would like. But back to the storage container part. This is a fabulous way for you to be able to store these items for a reasonable amount of time. Not quite as long as the glass jars, but it will get you some lengthful storage solutions, at least for a while. You can also put noodles or rice or anything dried in them just to place them on the shelf and get you a storage system started. Now back to the glass jars. One thing that I just thought of is if you have the little oxygen absorbers and you have the lids that go to these glass jars, they are usually metal, and they usually have the little pop button on them. So you can actually put those oxygen absorbers inside those jars and close them, and it will over time suck that oxygen out and it will seal the jars. So if you're looking for that longer term storage option, the glass jars with the oxygen absorbers in it is a fabulous idea. Another way you can also come across some free or cheap jars, get on social media. Ask your friends, ask your family. They will say, oh yeah, we're cleaning out mama's garage. We're cleaning out grandma's storage unit. We're cleaning out the barn. And we found all these boxes of jars. Once you get the information out there that you are looking for jars, they will probably come pouring in. People will bring you boxes of them. Because what we do is not just a huge skill that everybody has at the moment. People are dwindling in, so the sooner you get this information out there that you are looking for jars, the more jars you will get. They are a hot commodity at the time and have been the last couple of years. But as the life cycle goes around, people pass on, family accrues things that they don't normally use. That's where you are actually, sad to say, gonna get the benefit of them not using the jars to your advantage, because you will, they want to get rid of this stuff. They don't use it. So it is up to you to get your hands on these items, and they are probably going to be free or cheap. Now, another thing that you may also think of, and I don't know if you do this in your area, but we do it a lot here in our area, is yard sales, estate sales, garage sales, whatever you guys want to call them. Those sale items are usually, jars are like 25 cents a piece. Super cheap. And again, you can buy 3 or 4 or a dozen or several boxes at a time and have these stored up. One other item that you might want to think about, if you are making vinegars, if you are making, say, tinctures or kombuchas or, anything like that, think about this. Why don't you contact your local, say, Olive Garden, even your local bar, your local country club, local restaurants that serve alcohol. Get their wine bottles. Ask them if you can have their wine bottles. This makes an excellent choice for storing your infused vinegars, your infused oils. You can get the tops that go inside the wine bottles for pourers. You can just store cooking oil in them and just have them sitting prettily beside your stove, and just grab it. You've seen me use mine a whole lot. Mine's green. You see me use mine a whole lot in my cooking videos where I just take it, just swirl it around, set it back down. Those are great storage options as well. These are just a few ideas I wanted to bring to you that you might not think of, but start thinking out of the box. Leave in the comments where you guys have gotten jars before. Have they been free? Have you paid pennies for them? Have you paid just a couple of dollars for boxes of them? Let me know and others know down in the comments some ideas that you've come across that are places that you've obtained jars. Thank you for joining me and stopping by to check out Homesteading for Free series. We appreciate you supporting our channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Be watching out for our 5,000 subscriber giveaway. We invite you to become part of our friends and family here on the Homestead. So guys, until next time, I hope you stay safe, happy homesteading, and we will see you then. Bye.